Hip-hop on the grind with Override.
The man who controls the hype. At Bali or Get Up.
Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m.
This is Massiv Metro. Be sure to log on to www.massivmetro.com, or alternatively, you can get the app on either the Google Play or the Apple Store. So right now, it is about that time for Rap with Skills. Now in studio, we got a big homie by the name of Jovislash. So we're going to be unpacking his upcoming album, as well as his single, as well as how he also raps with skill. You know what I'm saying? So, Mr. Jovislash, do you mind grabbing headphones? Sorry about that.
Yeah, most definitely, no problem. I was just waiting for you guys to offer.
Oh, okay. Now, yo, this is Massiv Metro, so this is home. Like the moment you step into these premises, this is home. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But then, yeah, I should have actually let you know that it's home first. You know what I mean? But how you doing, sir?
I mean, myself, I'm doing great, man. I couldn't be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now, talk to us about the man behind the bars. Who is Jovislash?
Yeah. Jovislash inkosi yama punch paragraph aka El Mero Mero
Word
aka Murena Mongharimane. Jovislash ile tutsi say Alexandra Gomora. I'm a rapper, record producer, stable owner, comedian, actor, illustrator, draw as well. So I do a lot of things. I'm just a creative head. Word.
And like, how did like hip hop find you?
Hip hop found me back in the 90s. I think I was young, man. I was watching TV and I saw Criss Cross.
Yeah.
I saw these kids, jumping, jump.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Kids can do that. Maybe I can do that too.
Yeah.
But around that time, I think I'm like, very grand. Being understand is in Desi Bar. So I was a quite ahead.
Yeah.
Up until later on, Singalufunda, I was scared.
Sure.
And then that's when I realized that hip hop has got a lot.
Word.
It's not just beat and the chorus. There's so much into the content, and I fell in love with hip hop more around 2005, four actually. Yeah. For when G-Unit came into the scene, I was vibing with the gangster stuff because we are casting namanje ngicela ukuthi nifihla amafoni wenu ngoba manje masiphuma.
My man, I'm on my live right now, so don't worry about that. Like the live is documenting everything and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So now tell us, in the game, seeing as you're so multi-skilled, why is that important in the entertainment industry?
It's very important nowadays to travel in Desi Bar. First of all,
Word.
Because you should know what you're getting yourself into. At first, it starts as a hobby, maybe a sci-fi, but if you want to take this seriously as a career, you need to know a lot of things. You need to know what goes into making music. You need to know the business side as well, so that mawufika le ngaphandle abantu bangakujela manga ungasayina ama-dealer wrong.
Sure.
Or mawufika radio station wazi story sakho ukuthi okay, certain things I must say, certain things I mustn't say. How to contain yourself. So it's a good thing to know a whole lot of things, But in terms of my skills, I think it's vital. Mawuphumekasi siyacava esikhathini esibhayi budget ayikho.
Sure.
Masicala. So mele udutse ugeleza izinto eziningi. You must learn how to produce, you must learn how to mix your songs from the word go, so that mawufika le phezulu iskill unaso, nama record label nyeke bakushaya bathi yasibhadale 80k for mixing your album yakho. Now you get to pay us back. If you got the skill, you know how much these things are worth,
And you can even like charge them, like let's say you get like an advance or something, and then like, we want the money back. You can be like, oh well, wait a minute. I actually did the production and the mixing and the mastering of the whole set. Okay, that's pretty dope. Okay, so let's talk about like your rap style and all that, and the subject matter, and like what actually goes into like, first of all, making your music and the lyrical content that you talk about.
It's not the same, how I make music. It actually differs with space and what I'm going through at that particular time. I try not to force things. If I'm gonna work on a love song in studio, it should be heartfelt. It should be something that I'm experiencing. So you need to feel it. One thing about music is that you can't lie to the people. If your music doesn't resonate what's going on out there, or it's not from a good heart or whatever your experiences, we can always tell we are shasha. So for me it takes a lot. Sometimes the beat comes fast, you know, and then I'll vibe with the beat, or the lyrics first, because I'm a producer as well. So you know, I can stretch. I can start with anything. I can start with a hi-hat only, and then I'll get ideas from that I build up. You know, by the time in the ngoma, the deep beat, ngaceta nama lyrics, nga record. The way sing advance ngakhona ngashuta ne music video manje sitro.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later on. It's just my alter ego as the outer Gogi Blue Week, you know.
Yeah, like back in the day, I used to work called Where's the Beef and all that, nah? And there was always your video as some other dude with a blue afro,
blue hair,
and then I never really understood it and all that, but we'll talk about that now. So what's your stance on Kasi rap versus the new wave?
Yeah. For me, I try to shy away from, you know, categorizing.
Okay,
you know,
word.
Putting a stamp on it to say, okay, this is Gasi rap, this is North, this is, you know, hip hop is hip hop. You just find a way of expressing and, you know, getting out there in your own comfortable space, in your own form. So for me, I try not to categorize. Once you start boxing yourself, uzophelela da, uzoba ikasi rapper, and then you know, go figure if feature yase wherever, you know, and then uzohluleka because when I was boxing we ikasi rap. So I feel like we must just do music. Of course it's hip hop, but at the end of the day, let's not, you know, box ourselves and say this is Kasi rap. This is the new wave, you know. A Kasi rapper can always drop it dope, hot, you know, trap song, which there's nothing wrong with that, I feel. You know?
Okay, and on that note now, with the time now at 18 minutes past the hour of 4 p.m, this is Hip Hop on the Grind. We're in studio le Jovislash as we unpacking that rap with skill feature. SOP, wanna take it from there?
Yeah, sure. So I wanna ask now, how long have you been in the industry?
It's been a while, man. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
I've been around, yeah.
So are we maybe like 10 plus?
A lot of years, man. I've been putting in work.
Word.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, no diggity. So now let's talk about the state of the game, né?
Yeah.
What do you think needs to be done for that real ish to be put out?
I think we should just create our own platforms, you know, to make sure that we push our own movements. Because I feel like, you know, there's certain platforms that, you know, just cater for certain artists.
Yeah.
You know? The game tends to, you know, revolve around few people. So hence, it's like, what's happening to the new cats? Why aren't we hearing new stuff? We always, you know, hear the same people. So I feel like we must create our own platforms to make sure that, you know, we try by any means to make sure that young cats can also have platforms to go out there and express themselves, because it gets tedious in such a way that, you know, we hear the same thing over and over. And what's up? Because there's so much music coming out. There's albums, there's mixtapes, there's EPs every day. But on TV we see the same thing, same artist. So, you know, the whole, I can say, media is driven by, you know, a whole lot of things. There's a whole lot of things that goes into why we see the same people out there, you know, because at the end of the day it's business. So for me to actually stretch and open up and, you know, give other artists a chance, we must just find a way of creating our own radio stations, you know, Massiv Metro, shy away from the national and, you know, commercial ways of doing things. We can do so much if we do our own stuff, you know. Yeah.
Word. So now, can I just ask now, I was having a chat with DJ Spoo the other day, you know, with regards to like what it actually takes to put together your first tape, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're saying you're someone who's been in the game for a long time, but then at the same time, this is your debut album. You know what I mean? So now, why does it take so long for one to actually put together a tape?
Yeah. I mean, for me, you can wake up today, you know, make 10 songs, compile them, and drop them. But who are you dropping them to?
Hey,
what's your story?
Yeah.
So you gotta respect the consumers as well. You gotta respect your people, and you also gotta nurture your art as well. You need to go out there knowing, what you're putting yourself into. And Uchime now, So I think lately we disrespect the art in such a way that you get cats who coming in, they just drop an EP and then that's it, Yeah, I'm in. The next project that I'm gonna drop is an album. But have you paid your dues? Have you done sessions? Have you worked on your craft in such a way that you're comfortable and you're ready? Because you grow from your first song to your first EP to your first mixtape and so on. So I feel like you need to respect your craft in such a way that you don't just come out and say, this is my album, this is it, I'm here. Where you from? What's your story?
Hey. And did you actually pay dues and all that?
True.
Okay, so let's talk about your upcoming album now. What's the title? What is it about? And let's smooth always be like Tengisa. So
the album is out, man. Actually, it's not upcoming.
Oh, okay, cool.
Album is out, declared and decreed. 13 tracks album. I actually dropped the project earlier on this year, 13th March. It was on a Friday. It was my birthday.
Your Pisces.
Yeah.
Okay. Word.
This is a special project. It's very close to my heart. I'm actually dedicating this album to my late mentors, Flabba, HHP, and Prokid. These are legendary icons that I'm privileged. I always say that I'm one rapper who's privileged in South Africa because I got a chance to hang out with them on a personal note, not just as a fan.
Not a lot can say that.
Not a lot can say that. I've chilled with them. We've smoked marijuana together. We've drank alcohol, spoken about a whole lot of things, women and all of that.
Right.
So, I've learned a lot from them to such an extent that when they departed,